Oh, hello. Good evening. All right. We were able to start working on his vest this morning. So I suppose this evening we're just gonna render out his vest. Let's get to it. Hello, Sapphire and Natter and Zeus. What? What was intended? Oh, the music? Yeah. Yes, indeed. That's how we like to do things around here. Hey, Venrir. What's up, Clayton? Dry paints like powdered pigments or dry brushing? Oh, thanks. He wants to see your receipt. There, Clayton. Ah, yes. It's a good technique to become proficient with. This whole time you've been missing a whole type of paint. That's good. Life tries to get in the way, doesn't it? I could do laundry tomorrow, and then it piles up. There you go. All right. Mayhem rock. Cooked up some chicken wings on the grill earlier. And a singular burger for Emma. Singular burger patty. Sounds like $100 cost. And maybe like 75. Oh, that's nice. That's a good hookup. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I learned recently that a lot of the beef from the grocery store is finished off using uh, grains that were used in ethanol production. That's what they're fed. Like spent ethanol byproduct. Ethanol making byproduct. Costs $150 for a ton of it, and that's what they feed. Yeah, I got some in. Actually, I don't have some bell peppers this year. It's a different variety. It's kind of like a smaller pepper, but I have done bell peppers before. I turned it into paprika. Nah, nah. I mean, once they're going, they're going. Usually, though, with peppers growing from a seed can be real slow going, depending on your region. Okay. Next step. Oop. Chat disconnected. Let's see. All right, there. Chad is back. Oh, hey. What I found. Piece of candy. Yum. Never thought I'd eat fruit that tastes like a pineapple cake. Citrusy yet cakey. Is it sculptable like cake? Probably not.
Greetings, fellow adventurer. We've got everything you need to rest and refuel.
Oh. Thank you for the 3 months there, Luna. Moon dust. I do appreciate that. You can be the mightiest warrior, but you can always learn something new from other people's talents. That's true. I've learned so much things from other people's talents that I could like bend and twist and apply it to my own craft by learning more about kind of what other people do and how they do it. Can inspire some really good ideas. In case anybody doesn't know, we're doing troll heads on Friday. You can come in and commission a head of your choosing to can be whatever character or creature or idea that you can think of. I'll create a head and it can be painted and sent to you in a nice wrapping, either as a gift or a keepsake or a collection. This Friday, the Friday after this Friday, we will not be doing them because I won't be here. So yeah, make sure you're here tomorrow if you're interested, because it'll be a little bit of a gap. Good evening there, Mr. Soldier Dude. Have I ever tried? I watched Tarkov. I've not played it. It's not those type of games I very much enjoy watching other people play, but I've never been one to play on myself. It was the same with the Dead by Daylight. I watched a lot of that game, but I never really was interested in playing it. Good, spared the suffering. Yeah, I'll watch somebody else suffer. I get to be entertained by their suffering. Ah, the big Decker burger. Nice. Did you grill the meat or did you pan fry it and make the egg in the pan? Pan fried. Nice. You wish you had my setup? You can have it. You can do it. Hey, what's up, Torrance? No, just a normal kitchen oven. This type of clay bakes at a very low temperature. Get over here. Hey, thanks, Spring Melt. Oh my goodness. Did you see the? Did she post the painted ones? Let's see. Oh yeah. Here's the last week's troll heads. They turned out really good. They're really happy with those. Soda dude. Yeah, she did a good job. I decided to go with bear. They're jibs. Oh, I don't know. Hard to say with this one. There's a lot of, when we start getting into like the guns and stuff, those will take some time. Typical character takes about 180 hours. This one will probably take more. long. Let me go refill my coffee. I'll be right back. Hey, upstate. I will try.
Hail, noble ally. Please accept these treasures as a gift for your unwavering service to the kingdom.
Hey, thank you so much, Silent Bullets. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the 51 months. Di Malqui Rojas. Gracias. Your actions have a greater impact than you realize, so choose them wisely. Like subscribing to my channel for 51 months. Thank you for your impact on my life. It might be similar. It's actually a wax carving tool. Hmm. Not quite right. It's actually easier to sculpt them than it is to paint them. That's the trick here. With the clay, you can push it a little bit this way, and then push it a little bit that way, and back that way, and back that way. Pretty easily. But with paint, you paint a little bit over, and you gotta let it dry, change colors, and then you go a little bit too much the other way, and now I was just gonna say the real wimping out way would have been to print a decal, which is, there's nothing wrong with that either. Last time I got some custom decals made and I used them though, they have like a thickness to them, and I really don't like that, to be honest. Do you think the difficulty ranking is based off of your skill, though? What do you mean? In the game? Or are you talking about with clay? Paint versus sculpt. Oh yeah, for sure. If you're a better painter than you are a sculptor, then you'll probably prefer the painting, but I mean, I feel pretty confident with painting and with sculpting, and I think sculpting's better. Well, it really doesn't truly matter. The reality is you only have to do the letters or something like this once. If I sculpt it in, the painting is super simple. If I don't sculpt it in and I paint it in, then the sculpting is very simple, so. In some battles, I'd rather fight with the paint than with the clay. But I don't know. It seems like as time goes on, I realize that it's better to deal with it while it's in clay format. I'll tell you what, for one thing, for example, when I sculpt a character's face, if I sculpt the pupil, like actually three-dimensionally sculpt the pupil in there, I think that is a million times easier than to get the pupils to look really natural and to be lined up. It's so much easier with the clay than with paint. Hey, thank you. Well, thank you. But usually in cases like this, we get to the painting stage and we're like always wishing I had just sculpted it in. Hey, thank you. Well, I appreciate that. A true follower indeed. I lied, 12 years. 8 years, 12 years, practically the same. It's been 12, probably feels like 8. those 6 minutes that really matter, though. I know gray hairs. What are you trying to say? I'm just kidding. From Brazil. Send a message to all my Brazilian fans. Renato. Hello, Renato. There is a lot of people from Brazil that actually watch the stream or follow my work. Brazil. Zahor. Do I remember you? I don't. Sorry, my friend. Beautiful place. You know, I think South America in general has a big appreciation for the sculptural arts. I've noticed that not on my own, not even just on my own stuff, but other sculptors and stuff too.
Well, I normally don't take coin from magic, but this is a special case.
Thanks for dying.
You are an amazing artist.
Oh man, $100 tip. Thank you so much, my friend. Wow. Appreciate that. Hey, thank you. Thank you very, very much. It's extremely generous of you, my friend. Wow. Didn't expect that. Tonight we eat. Babe, fire up the grill. We're eating tonight. Fresh meat. Thank you so much. Sculpting's in our history. You could search about Ali Yadino. Okay. Yeah, there's just there seems to be a big culture. It's part of your guys' culture for sure. There's just a higher appreciation for sculptural work. I've noticed it. Realism? Well, actually, here, let me show you. I recently did I was commissioned by PlayStation to do a portrait of this fella right here. This is Norman Reedus. It's of the role he plays. Zahor. Yes, I remember you now. I remember you now. So this is a likeness portrait that I had just recently done. Now I remember you. Immediately logs off and goes to the grill. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Thanks for dying. I'm assuming this is what you mean by realism, just like real stuff. if you'd like some pricing info, I'd be more than happy to send it to you. Just shoot me an email. If you go to my website, you can go. There's a contact form there, or you can just do info at cnotbusch.com. Yeah. And while you're there, let me show you. You can check out the gallery. It's going to show you all my my more recent show-worthy pieces. Blue Dragon. Technically, the boat on this is realism, and the water. I mean, and the dragon, if it was a real dragon. Oh yeah, I've done animal portraits before. Look, that's a real Nidalee. Yeah, I remember there is Zahor. What was it? Haram. That's what you said to me last we spoke. Oh, this is another piece. Technically, they're game characters, but they're very realistic depictions. So. It's a realistic Tyrannid-infested headphone stand. A real one. Oh, and a Space Marine-infested one. Oh yeah, these are some new ones you guys might not have seen. The Minotaur. Zep. Zephyrin. Do you think knock off 3D printing is going to ruin real skill? No. There'll always be people that pursue working with their hands. And if anything, it's made, like what I do more desirable and more rare, It's just like when the light bulb was invented, it wasn't the end of candles, but the industry of candles definitely changed. There was way less candle makers. They became more of a novelty item, not a necessity, Biggest art movement right now is traditional art because of AI. It's smart, honestly. Artists that do that are being very wise, I think. Mouse guard. The badger technically is just a normal badger. Oh. There's another one. Sometimes my kick chat gets all bugged out or it doesn't show up on my thing there. It's like delayed. That's right. Yeah. Looper, some quilting dwarfs. Now this is something I used the likeness of two people, and I applied them to like fantasy characters. So I took the likeness of Looper and her husband, and I kind of injected that into these dwarven characters. Yeah, this is what I do for a living there. The stream and the commission work. Yeah, so they sent me their photos of their faces, and then I designed these dwarven quilting. They do quilting as part of their profession, so I designed these quilting dwarves, and then inserted their likeness into the characters. Okay, let me catch up with. Let me see what's going on over in my kick chat. It seems to be all bugged out. Yeah, it is lagging big time. Yeah. Do you do all sculptures? Like if I ask for Pokemon, chess, or Jurassic Park? Yeah, totally. Slap monkey. Yeah, it's weird that those comments didn't even show up in my chat. Good night, Slap. Appreciate it. It's always annoying when that happens. All right. Yeah, you can send a photo. It's not necessary. More of just a description of kind of what you're after, a full body, or I'll probably end up sending you like kind of like different tiers of pricing and what you can get for each budget, you know, because there's always a way to make characters fit different budgets, you know, or oh, there it is. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. That'll do the trick. Need the pasta machine now. Well, it's hard to say. I don't take any sort of payment until the work has begun, and the projects themselves can vary in how long it takes to produce. But usually I have a different project assigned to each day of the week, and it just kind of takes as long as it takes. Unless it's something that needs to be done by a certain date, and then we can discuss doing a deadline project, which I'm more than capable of doing. So if you need it by a specific date, I could make that happen. But if you're just kind of trying to get some general timelines, it's hard to. I've just learned over time, if I can't give it a definitive 100% answer, it's best to just not give any sort of rough timelines. Right. I'll let you know in the email. I just have to look at the schedule and kind of see what's going on and if it'd be possible to make it happen. So I'm sure we can make something work. I just can't say for sure. Need some adventure boots. Oh, we'll make it happen, Fenrir. Okay. How dare you? Can't believe it. You have disturbed me for the last time. Just kidding. All good, my friend. There's a certain ebb and flow to the work that is inviting. It's open and inviting for interruption. This type of work is not like, you're not super hyper focused for hours on end. It's more of like scuba diving or snorkeling. You go in for a dive, but you always have to come up for air for a bit, and then you can go back in. But there's this kind of that pattern of like diving and being very hyper focused for a stint and then coming out of it and being distracted for a little bit and then diving back in. It's also good for when you're working on something to really process and think about what you're doing before you actually jump in there and start doing it, you know? So oh, nice, Fenrir. All right. A very busy man. Yeah, be sure with likeness photos, it needs to be directly on face, forward profile, side profile, maybe an angle, a couple angles. And making sure it's like at eye level, because always the lens of the camera will distort things, you know, so. You know, I mean, you've been following me for a long time. That's pretty much it. I've been on my own journey, learning as I go the whole way through. From the very beginning all the way to the very end. Okay, let's see. Be too thick. That's way too thin. Oops. Yeah, you know, and with dogs can be a bit easier than humans because you can fill in the gaps, if there are any, with, you know, dogs of the same breed, or photos of dogs of the same breed. That's unfortunate. I know that pain too well. I hope her grieving has been good. Let's do a thinner one. Where did I study? I didn't study sculpture. I'm self-taught. Oh. You know, in my experience with the grief of losing a very close animal companion, if you face the grief, you can look at and think about them in a more positive and happy light. I think it's when you hide from the grief or run from it, where the thought is a negative thing, you know, where it just brings this grief that you've held back, that you never faced. You know, I think that's just in my experience. I think, you know, when Sadie passed, we really faced it, you know, really, just didn't run from it. And, things restoring to a place of peace didn't take very long because of that, you know. To be at peace with it. It's like your life is a still pond. Imagine like a very still pond, not even a breeze, not even a ripple on the water. And then when somebody passes away that you love, it's like someone takes a giant stone and hurls it into the middle of the pond. And the initial impact is, you know, splashing water everywhere and ripples and waves and chaos. And then the ripples and waves get smaller and smaller and smaller, till eventually it's a still pond again. It's the best way to describe it. Each wave of grief is a ripple, you know, because it comes in waves, you know. But each wave is less intense than the one before. Less hurtful. Yeah, I'd not had to deal with much loss in my life. Sadie was my very, very close animal companion for a long time. She's practically my shadow for 13 years. So that was definitely my first bitter taste of the process. Oh, so bitter it is. But there's a lot of lessons learned through it. It really is. Yeah, you know, there's something to it, for sure. Yeah, I can imagine that, you know. Less impactful for you than having gone through loss, but bigger deal for her. Yeah. I've had 3 dogs die in my lap from old age. It hurts the same each time. Yeah. Well, if it didn't hurt, we always think pain is a bad thing, but I don't view it that way. If your loved one dies and you don't feel pain or you don't have any hurt, then you didn't love them. That's just the reality. The day somebody you love dies is the day it gets revealed how much you really love that person or animal, you know. It's like a revealing. The more it hurts, the more you loved them. We've all been to a funeral to somebody that you didn't really know very well, and it's just not the same, you know, as someone very near and dear to you. Now, what brings me great comfort during those times is, my personal belief in the fact that when our physical bodies die here, that there's more to life after. And that brings great comfort during those times. But that's something everybody's got to figure out for themselves. That's not something anybody can tell anybody and it be really meaningful, you know. So all right, let me go refill my coffee. I'll be right back. All right. All right. The cone is intact. But she's a sore kitty today. Just kind of gives up. Okay, let's see here. There we go. New video for the troll heads. By the way, every Friday we make these little character heads. Bring your challenge tomorrow. Can be any type of character, emotion, whatever combination you want it to do. And we will, I'll bring it to life. It's a way to support the stream and also get yourself a little keepsake, either for yourself or a gift. Maybe you want to start collecting some of your own troll heads. This nice packaging here. I do 4 a week, and it's first come, first serve. That'll be at 11 Central Time tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central. So you can see these are the new round right here. They turned out so good. Really happy with the way those turned out. So troll tomorrow loose. already hopping aboard, huh? Please follow the instructions, all right? Yes, they do cost. Yes. It's a commission, so they cost. There's It's 50 if you want it unpainted, 75 if you want it painted. That covers, and that does not include the post shipping. So, but if you're from the U.S., it seems to be around $7. So, outside the U.S., a little bit different. Just depends on where you're from. Yep, it's just PayPal. Don't do it right now, though, please. Don't get us started. Wait until tomorrow, and if you get one of the spots, then you'll just end up sending the payment through the tipping mechanism. So. I'm paranoid because we've had a lot of little oopses with the. I think last week was... Yeah, last week we had a oops as well. There was an oops last week, too. Every week there's been at least one oops. Yeah, just with the tipping link, as long as that works for you. Then you're qualified. And next week I will be out of town on Friday, so we will not be doing them next week. So just a heads up. Yeah, actually I'm something kind of special's happening. I'm going to meet my biological father's family for the first time. A whole side of my family I've never met. And him, of course. Yeah. Reunited after 35 years. Quite an epic tale. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Everyone's worst is the worst they know. What does that mean? Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. I see what you mean. Yeah, it's also, you know, everyone's at different different places in life, you know, different experiences. And it's times of sorrow we grow the most as people. That's just the reality. So you've just grown more. Right?
The strength of the cnotbusch kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
DJ Newfangled. Hey, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Welcome in, raiders. We're sculpting a Escape from Tarkov character. Thanks for joining. How was your stream? What were you guys up to? Electronic and synthwave. Getting in the zone, huh? Excuse me. You know, you probably could. It's a practice thing, just like most things. You remember in Toy Story, I think it's the second one, where there's that old man that's the toy repair man, and he fixes Woody up. But right before he's about to like work, his hands are all shaky and wobbly, and then all of a sudden when he starts working, it's like super accurate and not shaky at all. That's exactly how it is. It's like you get into this a mode. Oh my goodness. The other night, me and Emma spontaneously watched this, like, it was like a 24-minute movie based on a kid's book. God, what was it? About a bear hunting? Going on a bear hunt. Really well done little movie. But the end is like so devastatingly sad. Nobody dies or nothing like that. It's like this breaking up of this friendship. And oh my goodness, Emma was like, she was so like shocked and like just tail spun her into this emotional ball. I was like, what the heck, man? I thought we were watching some fun little kids movie. Basically, there's like this family. It's like a older brother and younger siblings, and they're going on a bear hunt. I imagine it's like an imaginary bear hunt. I don't know if it's a real one or not, but... And they go on this big, long, epic quest to find the bear, and they end up finding... One of them finds the bear in the cave, and it's all cold and lonely, and... Yeah, they made a video version. And then The girl gives the bear her scarf and shares her honey sandwich with the bear. And, you know, her and the bear just kind of hit it off. Well, as soon as the other siblings catch up and see that she's standing in front of, next to a bear, the older brother, like, freaks out and is like, oh my goodness, bear, and grabs her and they run. And the bear, you know, of course, feeling this, like, tender love, probably for the first time, starts chasing after them. And they run all the way back home. And meanwhile, the girl the whole time is, like, ripped away from this friendship. And then they shut the door and lock it. And by the time she's able to open the door and go look for the bear's gone. And then she goes inside and is all sad and is moping and looking at the night sky. And then it pans over to the bear, all sad and moping, back to his cave for the winter. And then, yeah, that's it. It just ends. She was so, like... I think she really connected with the girl that was, you know, interacting and became a friend with the bear. So it was like as if the friendship got torn away from her. She was so upset about that. I was upset about it too. That's how it ended. I was like, what the heck, man? Just no little hopeful little twinkle at the end that they're gonna meet up again or nothing like that. Just straight up cold winter. Okay, bye. You know, cold, lonely winter. Okay, bye. All right, Loose Noodle. All right, DJ. We'll catch you later. Actually, it's my time as well. I'll have to do the part on the front here. We still got a lot more to do with this vest, but it's looking good. Oh, yeah. Well, it's his brand, his bear. It's not his character, but... My brand. I'm really liking how that's looking. Tactical vest. All right, folks. We keep a tight ship here. I'd like to continue, but we got I got other things scheduled behind the scenes that I gotta get to work on. So I'm gonna bid you all farewell, and thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks for dying for the extremely generous tip tonight. I'm very, very thankful for that. And don't forget, tomorrow is Troll Heads. Get your Troll Heads here. Anything you can imagine up. Give me a challenge to sculpt into a character head. And yeah, you can commission one of your own, either painted or unpainted, and have a little piece of the stream, either for yourself or as a nice, they make lovely gifts as well. A cat head, yeah, I mean, whatever, it's open. I'll take 500 of your finest troll heads, good sir. Well, there's only 4. Okay, we only do 4 each Friday. Okay. Hey, if you want to commission 500 troll heads, go ahead and slide into my inbox. But oh my goodness, can you imagine a 500 troll head marathon? I can't actually imagine that. 2.5 years of Fridays. No, we only do 4. Trust me, I've learned the hard way. Hey, thank you for the... Why didn't that pop up? Loose Noodle, thank you for the buck, my friend. What the... Maybe I canceled it out with my scene swap. But hey, thank you. You'd get burnt. I don't get burnt out. I'm past the point of being burnt out on things. Dealing with things in the sculpting sphere. I've beat it. There's no burnout anymore. It doesn't happen. I've become a machine. Just inputs and outputs. No feelings. Just doing. He's more a machine now than man. There is a point you can get to where you don't get burnt out anymore. And I think it's just you become very just not swayed by... My productivity is not determined by my motivation or inspiration at all. It's 100% the schedule, discipline, you know. And the inner me is not fighting that anymore, you know. I've totally accepted that this is what I'm doing at this time, during these times, you know. I think that's really what it is, you know. I think a lot of times you get these little seeds, these little ideas in the back of your mind of things you'd rather be doing. And those cause this agonizing burnout, like sludge of work that you have to get through, you know. But if you get rid of those, you know, and you fully commit to the schedule, just be in the moment, then it's not an issue anymore. When do I go to Germany? We go mid-October to mid-November. I don't really get strained out physically. The only thing I don't like to work longer. I don't like to work longer than like 6-hour sessions at the most, because just sitting that long, and you start to kind of lose steam. It's actually, for me, it's less productive to work past 6 hours at a time. It's way more productive to split up the workday into like chunks like we do here. So, you know, we do 3 hours in the evening, 5 hours in the morning, typically. That 8 hours of work is so much more productive than if I would sit and work 8 hours straight through. Totally. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Nick. Yeah. I mean, I'm only going thanks to my father-in-law. He's done it again. He's totally covered us for the flight and everything. So can only write about 4 hours or 500 words fast. Yeah. You can't go full machine mode where you're just like I will sit down and sculpt 12 hours, hyper focus with no breaks. It just doesn't work. You will burn out. Be nice, because then I can really get through pieces, just like, all right, let's just whip out a 12-hour piece in one sitting. Here we go. But nah, the quality of work would diminish. It would diminish. Anyways, thanks for joining, everybody. I appreciate you all. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for supporting me. And tomorrow's Friday. We'll see you then. Tomorrow morning. Next evening stream will be Monday evening. Okay, who do we have? D-Knowles on. I haven't rated him in a little bit. Hey, you know what? Let's go rate him. He's I think he's a pretty new streamer. He does lost wax carving. Hey, Bufachi, becoming a member over on YouTube right at the end there. I appreciate that. Hey, thank you so much.
Greetings, fellow adventurer. We've got everything you need to rest and
Let's get a wisdom for the road, Kelly. All right. Midwest goodbye. No German. Some nights you guys get the German goodbye. Other nights you get the Midwest goodbye. 3 hours later, it's like, hey, I should really get going. You have a sharp mind and a quick wit. Keep using your cleverness to solve problems. Keep the mind sharp. All right. There we go. Let's get this raid going. Thank you. Bufachi. Oh. Not copy his name. Okay. All right. Till next time, friends. Bye-bye.